Welcome to my vlog. I just finished up several hours of orientation because I'm starting my internal medicine clerkship on Tuesday and I'm so tired, but I'm about to go meet a friend for coffee. I headed to the West Coast a little bit early because that's where my rotation is. So my orientation was on East Coast time on Zoom, so I've been awake since 4 a.m. So I'm really gonna need this coffee.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nabila. Happy birthday to you.
Hello friends, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I thought I would try my hand at vlogging. I just started my 3rd year of medical school. It's my 2nd week of my internal medicine rotation. I'm out in California, which is super nice. So yeah, I thought I would bring you guys along and document some things and let's see what happens. So to give you guys a little bit of background, my internal medicine rotation is 7 weeks and I'm working in an inpatient hospital. It's a community hospital, so we see a lot of vulnerable populations, and it's really interesting because the patient population is just so different from what I would see at Dartmouth, and so far it's been just so cool and so great, like seeing so many patients that speak so many different languages. That definitely is not the case at Dartmouth. We see other things that you wouldn't see out here, but it's been a huge learning experience even in the first week. So far I've been here for like 6 or 7 days and I feel like I've already learned so much. So to run you through what a typical day looks like, it kind of depends on what day in the call schedule it is. So there's a pre-call day and then call day, then post-call day and short call day. So call days are when you bring on and admit new patients. Post-call day is when you kind of work all those patients up. You do that on the call day as well, but that's when you follow up on them. And then short call day, you also admit patients, but fewer. So in a typical day, I start around like 6:45, sometimes 6:30 if I just like want to spend more time. But from about 6:30 to 9:30, you pre-round on patients. So that means you read up on what happened overnight, what's going on with them, then you go see them, figure out your initial plan, start your notes on them, and like put together a presentation to present to your attending when they come in. And then from 9:30 to like 11:12, typically 12, it kind of depends on like whether an attending likes to do bedside rounds or not, which is where you literally go to each patient's bedside and, you know, talk about the patient and talk to them, figure out what's going on, but like as a whole team. So that's from 9:30 to 12ish, and that's also when you present your patients. Typically, so far I've like been responsible for 1 to 2, 2 to 3 patients. It'll kind of increase as the weeks go on. But yeah, then we kind of get a lunch break. We like grab our lunch and everybody just continues to do work. And there's also something called noon report on the weekdays where they just go through cases, and I think it's mainly for the interns and residents, but med students go along too. And it's just a chance to kind of like brush up on topics. And then you go back to your team room and work up your patients, continue following up on them, the plan that you discussed with the attending, go to see them again. And then I also have teaching in the afternoon sometimes because I'm a med student, and there we like sit down in small groups with the other medical students and go through certain topics. And yeah, that can go on until like 5 or 6 on a typical day, but then on call days you're on call until 9 p.m. where I am. We don't do overnight call, and so yeah, then you're admitting patients until I think it's like 5 or 6 o'clock on call days. It's been a big adjustment going in person every day and having to be somewhere every day and on my feet for hours at a time, because for the past year, over a year and a half, I've just been at home like on Zoom studying. So it's definitely really different, and I think last week was a big adjustment. And I think I still have a lot to learn, obviously, and like get used to this kind of schedule, but I'm also surprised at how quickly my body adjusted, and like I'm waking up at 5:30 every morning, and it doesn't feel too bad. I definitely feel very exhausted at the end of the day, but I don't find that I really need caffeine in the mornings yet. But yeah. Today was a pre-call day, so I got off a little bit early because we had seen all our patients and worked everything up. So I just came back to my apartment and I've just been trying to study and relax and kind of prep for tomorrow. But yeah, I'll take you guys along if anything interesting happens. But typically I'm really tired because I don't get off this early, and I just do a little bit of work, eat, and fall straight asleep. Here's an overview of my little study setup. I always start out on my desk, but somehow I always end up on my bed, and that's what I guess I prefer. I have my AirPods, my iPad, and then my planner, which is from Golden Coil. My parents live super close by to where my rotation is, so they're actually coming to drop off dinner for me right now, which is super sweet and so nice of them. But yeah, it's really nice not having to worry about food and stuff for my first rotation and getting used to everything. And I've been going home like almost every day and just like staying there until bedtime and then going back to my apartment just to sleep, just because I'm closer to the hospital I'm working at. But yeah. Hello friends, it is the next day. I just got back home. I was on call today, but my resident is super nice and let me go a little bit early. So I got out around like 7:30 instead of 9. I'm super excited because tomorrow I'm going to do my very first procedure. I'm going to be doing a paracentesis, so I just got home, just changed and stuff, and I'm just going to do some research that my attending like showed me how to do it. Like practiced with the kit and stuff, but I've never done it before and I've never seen it, so yeah, that's super exciting. but I wanted to update you guys on the paracentesis that I did. It was so cool and it was so fun to do, and it really helped the patient, which was great. But when I was prepping yesterday and like watching videos, I was feeling kind of nervous because, I don't know, like piercing through someone's abdominal wall was kind of intimidating, and like seeing videos I was feeling a little, not queasy, but like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel natural to watch that. But then when doing it, I was super in like procedure mode. But yeah, it was really cool and like a really great experience. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of hard to vlog because I can't bring the camera to the hospital obviously, and when I'm home I'm so tired, but I think it's cool to document these experiences, especially like these firsts. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I know I look kind of crazy right now, but that is because life is kind of crazy. This is my first full weekend and only full weekend off of my rotation, so I need to get my life together. I need to get everything together. So I thought I'd bring you along because I love watching these types of videos. My entire room is a mess, so we need to get that together. But yeah, I love watching these types of videos. They really motivate me, so hopefully this motivates you. So I just got out of the shower and I need to do my whole skincare routine, and then I need to clean my room, do some work for school today, and then also shoot some content that I haven't been able to do. Alright, I switched into hijab because I could not keep that towel balanced on my head. I keep my skincare routine pretty simple during the day, just a sunscreen and a moisturizer. I'm gonna try out the Fresh Rose Hydration one. I just got it sent to me, so I'm excited to try. I also need to clean my bathroom, so that's also on the task for today. I've heard a lot of good things. Do I need to do that? I've heard a lot of good things about this one. And then the sunscreen I've been using is this by Paula's Choice. Does the YouTuber hand behind the thing work? Okay, it's not really focusing, but it's the Youth Hydrating one. My skin has been so dry and just like problematic since I've been in the hospital and like wearing masks all the time. I'd finally gotten my skin under control because I'd struggled with it for so many years, but masks are not helping. And then for sunscreen, I like this one because it's really thin, so I can put it on top of stuff and it doesn't feel really heavy. It's like pretty liquidy. I just kind of pat it in. And yeah, that's it. So first I think I'm going to tackle my bathroom since I'm already here. Everything just needs to be organized and wiped down. Yeah, it's just a mess, but I'll just play some music and time lapse it. So the bathroom is looking so much better. I just cleaned everything down and organized a bit. Put all of me and my sister's most used products on this little acrylic tray. It's still pretty cluttered. I don't really like having so much product out, but this works for now. Okay, next is my room, which is the biggest mess of all. I don't even want to show you guys, but that's what I need to tackle next. I basically, because I've been working at the hospital like for such long hours, I just come home, throw my stuff down and sleep. And then I also got an apartment through my school So like half the time I'm there, half the time I'm here, it's just an entire mess. So today I need to get everything in order. All right, let's do this. I heard about this really good review video for Shelf by Emma Holiday, so I'm just gonna pop this on and keep cleaning. So it is several hours later. I took a break from cleaning my room and went and ran a few errands with my sister, took the content that I needed to, and we set up a surprise brunch setup for my dad because today's Father's Day. And yeah, I will show you guys that setup before he gets home.